already know what that says.
During lockdown, texting got quite boring.
We were all home and there wasn't much to talk about.
I needed a change and thought back to the olden days when people actually had to wait to hear from each other.
Actually had to be intentional about what they wanted to say to each other.
So here we are. I have 4 beloved pen pals and I thought you might like to meet them.
Do you want to just introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Emily. I am from Liverpool. I am 22. I am a lover of all things creative. I love dance, singing, acting, although people don't know I'm a singer, so let's just keep that on the down low. Oh, I love like horse riding. I love dogs. I'm an auntie of 6, which is quite impressive. I don't have kids of my own. Just to go. Being an auntie is enough. I've started up a business, which is cool. I do like a creative, like performing arts place in Liverpool, which is like do classes.
So I think what would be interesting for people to know is how we know each other.
So I know Sabrina from school. We both went from when we were very, very little. I think it was reception we started. So I was like 4, 5 years old, and then we went up till year 4, which was about 8 or 9. And then Sabrina had to go to South Africa, which was so exciting, but also like so sad. It was like bittersweet. Yeah, we didn't like speak really for about 10 years. We didn't see each other. And then yeah, 10 years later, we literally were like met up in a little coffee shop in Liverpool and we were like, hi! Since then, we've literally like not stopped talking, let's just say.
So when I advertised the thing about pen pals, what made you want to do it?
Ooh. I saw your ad post on Instagram. I just was like, oh, this sounds really cool. I love writing, pen and paper. I am like a big advocate of it. I'm like so like love a bit of old fashions. And I was like, oh, this would be so much fun. Like I feel like, especially with like my lockdown life, I've not really done like, I haven't really got much to achieve to show for it. But I feel like, I just was like, oh, I really enjoy like chatting to you. So I feel like this would be a really cool thing to do.
I think also because we had that like 10-year gap where we weren't talking, I feel like, or at least for me, I was like, because I'm in South Africa, like we probably won't talk that much again because like we won't be able to meet up or whatever. So I think it's such a nice way to like keep up with each other's lives and what's going on without feeling like, oh, I need to text this person every single day, you know?
Exactly, because I can't like text every day. I'm like definitely somebody that doesn't have a moment. Sometimes I read the text and I'm like, but I like the whole like you sit down and you just like write it and it's like, well, you type it, but it's really nice.
If you were to explain pen pals or like email pals to someone, how would you explain what it is?
It is a way of connecting with somebody other than texting and other than, you know, an email that you would have with your boss or with like a CV interview or that kind of thing. It is something that's a lot more personal. You get to know the person a lot more. It's a thing that you don't do every day. It is something that you do every couple of weeks or, you know, once a week. It's totally up to you. And I think it is something really exciting and it definitely spruces up your email account. Like my emails, I'm like, I'm actually excited to go on them rather than like get like a message from like somebody that I'm like, But yeah, I definitely think it's something that is, you can do it anywhere, anytime, any place, with anyone really. And it is just a super fun way of getting to know somebody, old-fashioned way.
What's your favorite thing about the email pals?
My favourite thing is receiving them. It's quite interesting to like hear your lifestyle and my lifestyle. It's quite different, but like some bits are quite similar, like feelings and stuff. Yeah, I just get really excited. I'm like, oh, I've got like mail, like email.
You know what? When I thought of like changing pen pals to email pals, that movie, You've Got Mail, came to my mind and I was like, oh my word.
That is literally one of my favourite movies. Like, I thought of that because like they have that little tiny computer, don't they? And it's like
I feel like what I mostly love about it is I feel like we end up talking deeper about things. than we would if we were texting, because like, you know, when you're texting, I feel like you shoot through topics so fast, but with the emails, like, there's a topic and we'll be talking about it for like 4 emails long.
Yeah, I feel that, because it's definitely on like a deeper level, because you like have more time. And like, one thing I really appreciate is like, I'm not necessarily the best at getting out like my emotions, but with the email, I feel like it really helps me to like think, oh, that is why I had that mood, like, like that is why I'm feeling this, because of this is happening.
Would you suggest to other people that they should start doing this?
Yeah, I would. I feel like if you have like maybe like half an hour of a week or every 2 weeks to like spend with somebody, I feel like it is a great time to like you could do email or you could do letter, depending on like where you are. I feel like it's definitely a way of getting to know somebody better, and it's definitely something that like not a lot of people do now. We kind of are so like instant and like quick, and everything's like fast moving, but it's quite nice to have like, yeah, it's quick at sending on the email, but like you can actually properly take your time and like really like invest your time into somebody. And I feel like this is something that's like, you know, it's a little bit deep, but like because of like mental health and everything, like people feel a lot less connected to people at the minute, even though we have so much like media and social media. People feel so alone. Sorry. This is such a great way of like making somebody like feel really valued, and to like really like have a really good friend.
I know that in the past there were times where I was struggling with my mental health, and I was like, I just wish I had someone that I feel that I could talk to about this. And I feel like with the emails, as much as it's a much longer form, because of the emails, I know if I needed to talk to someone, I could probably call you or text you, as opposed to like some of my other friends who I'm close with. It's not that we're not close, but like we don't get into things as deeply as we get into things with the emails.
It's funny how you can be like so close to somebody yet so far away. I feel like it's really interesting, and I think everyone's quite zoomed out at the moment. I'm feeling Zoom fatigue or whatever they call it. So I definitely think it's a good way of like, you know, you don't have to like sit on a video call, you don't have to like feel any pressure from anything. You just do it when you're ready, and like you don't have to go deep, you can go like really chill, but you'll find that like as the emails go along, they go longer and longer, like because you just like got so much more to say.
There's like also very little expectations, I guess, because it's such an unusual thing to do. You're like, I don't know how this is meant to be done because no one else is really doing this, you know?
Yeah.
Because there's not that pressure of like, oh, you have to respond every week, or like you have to be interesting.
It's so nice. I almost want to do it like with more people. If you could talk to a celebrity on like the chat, who would you talk to?
Oh my gosh, this question is mean. You know what, like 10 different people just popped into my mind. Oh my word.
I'll let you choose a boy and a girl.
Okay, let's think. With a boy, I feel like I would totally want to email Zac Efron.
You're pulling on the heartstrings.
Well, it's really hard in terms of female. You know what, I'm just gonna list them. I feel like part of me would want to talk to Kate Hudson. I love Kate Hudson so much. I love her, dude. I think she's like the funniest thing ever. And then also Jennifer Garner. I swear Jennifer Garner and I, we're like the same person. Like I'll watch her videos on Instagram and she's like singing in the kitchen and I'm like, that's me! Literally. The other person that I would be interested to talk to would be Millie Bobby Brown.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I feel like her life has just changed so fast in like a few years that it would just be really interesting to see like her, just what she's like.
I feel like it'd be quite interesting to hear like Miranda would be quite funny. She'd have like, I don't know if you know Miranda, she's like a comedian. I feel like she'd have like always a story to tell. It'd be quite funny to hear like her stories. I feel like if I chose like Emma Watson, she would have like a full-on speech ready for me. I feel like that'd be quite intense, but she would be amazing to talk to. But oh, do you know who would be really cool to talk to? I don't know his name, but I watched it on Disney Plus. It's called Becoming. Have you heard about it?
I recognize the name, but I'm not sure where.
So Becoming is like all these episodes of like celebrities who like tell you how they became a celebrity, and it's that guy who is in Pitch Perfect with Rebel, and he's like the funny guy, and he has like an amazing story, and he's so positive and so funny, and like watching that documentary I was like, oh, I'd love to talk to you, like you'd be amazing. Like,
wow, I'm just now trying to imagine emailing these people, like that would be so cool.
Hey, so if you're out there, I'll drop my email in the bio.
So I think the last thing would just be, where can people find you online if they want to follow you or whatever?
So my personal account is @EmilyWH_kiss. That's it, because there's so many Emilys in the world, it's so hard to find one. My other one for my business is @thecreatorsacademy_, and that's it. A lot more simple.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it could encourage you to get a pen pal because it's sick. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye guys, see you later. It's so nice to see you. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to like and subscribe because it really supports my channel, and I have many more videos coming your way. So look out for those, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.